Hello folks, today we're checking out Archvale, a pixel art bullet hell game for fans of Enter the Gungeon, Burning Night and Binding of Thingy. You can try the demo on the Humble store during November before the game releases fully on December the 2nd. Right, so we're in Cradle Wood. We've got quite a long way to go if we're going to meet the final boss at the end. I've just already skipped through the tutorial section because we do want to see me learning stuff. I've already gone through the entire demo once already, it's very good. Is it? Oh, okay, this is a little bit more tutorial stuff. So this is a Dark Soulsian sort of fountain type thing. Restores my flasks of healing, restores my health, and once you've got more than one of them, you can teleport between them, which is all very handy. But here we go, so our first little arena, so yes, all very arena-based. At the moment, my weapon is a bit piss, and these lads don't shoot, so we're all a bit safe. But we'll be able to either craft or find weapons as we go, like bows and spears and even magical tomes and stuff like that. Right, going into the map, we need to go to the right. And we also need to... Oh, hello, bats. We also need to grab some crafting material as we go from these shells, which will help us get some armour. You, lad, you do like to bounce around the place. As usual, you get locked inside the arena and have to fight your way out, all very straightforward. Sometimes you have more than one go in an arena before you're allowed out. Get some iron ore as well. I want an iron bow, but ultimately I've discovered that my favourite weapon in this is the boomerang, which is not that short, it's not that long range, but it's very, very tasty indeed. Oh dear, I wasn't concentrating then, I've actually lost lots of health. Down to, what, 3.5, that's all fine. Make sure that we get the shells, and upwards we go. You can also do a little dash, a dodge attack like that. Although in combat I tend not to need to actually use that, it tends to be just to flap over streams like... Well, I could do that, but there's some rather arseholey bats coming at me. But dash over there. Right, there we go. We do need the coin as well, because we will be getting to some villagers soon. We can also do that, which is all very varsular. And our first town is Timberwell. Right, so we can have a bit of a wander around here. Have a chat with you. Looking to craft yourself some equipment, eh? Keep your eye out in the wild for shiny rocks. If they're sparkling, smack them about and you'll get yourself some material. At the anvil, you can craft weapon and armour with your resources you found. If you're planning on venturing beyond here, you'll definitely want to make sure you're well equipped. Right, already we can actually upgrade ourselves with the shell stuff we've got. We've got 25 shell pieces. So let's craft... let's just go for a helmet, I think. Craft you. Give it a wallop, and then we can put something on our bonds over here. There we go. Ducks! Hello, ducks. I saw the slime inside of my house. Nobody believes me, though. Well, I'll get rid of you. Okay, so there's not much... Oh, yes, there's a fountain here, actually. Which is good. We've restored our health, and we can now, if we want to, teleport back to the other fountain. We don't. So, there, really. So you don't have to go through the entire map. You can just go literally just from here to the end. However, you will be missing up on quite a lot of good treasure, which is pretty much essential. Especially, I mean, we need a weapon upgrade for one thing. I decided not to craft one. I think I'll try to find one in the wild. There we go. Oh, hang on, a shiny rock. At some point I'll have enough iron ore to actually make something out of iron ore, which would be handy, because obviously that's the next tier up. What's you? This might be a spear? Oh no! Oh, it's a bow! I thought I got that later on then. Okay. I honestly, the map is definitely not random, but I'm wondering whether some of the items are, but... So I played this through once, and I've already forgotten exactly what happened when. Oh, god damn it. And now I'm just getting caught out by lads. Some of them are dropping treasure, which is rather handy. A couple of rings. Let's see what rings these are. Magic damage plus 5%. Don't want that. We haven't got any magic weapons. Attack speed. Duh! There's a lad. Hang on. Now, I could replace it because I've got an existing ring, which increases my defense, but let's go for attack speed instead. There we go. And I can also switch between weapons like this. I think I will actually stick to the bow because I think this bow is better. It's higher range, and also I think it's better damage. It's only per second anyway. But it's still on the wood. It was a bit harder to aim this, is my excuse. A little butterfly lad, he's a bit tough, him. So stay well away. This is why you need the bow, because you can stay well away. Gotcha. So we're back here, and when you use the fountain, by the way, and restore everything, all the enemies get restored as well, if you happen to be backtracking, but in the demo you pretty much don't really have to do much of that. Oh, you won't see that restoring of anything in action unless you really explore every last nook and cranny or whatever. Ah! Now we're going to the moon. Deal with it. Told you. So this is a challenge room, essentially. You just got to avoid... You haven't got any weapons, so you just got to avoid, and you've got to collect the crystal as often as you can, and eventually you will win. You can dash if you need to, but... So this is not too bad, this. I think there are 3 stages. There we go, stage 1 complete. Now things get a little tastier. We've got double ball situation. Right, onwards. Oh, where's it going? There it goes. Ugh. So yes, very bullet hellish at the moment. You, and you, and you. Perfect. Now, what will it be this time? Oh, we've got 3. Sometimes it's not 3. Sometimes it's like 2 but twice as hard. I've had that before. So I think there's a certain amount of randomness. I think in this demo there are 2 such challenge rooms. Both pretty much the same, I think. Both very moonular. Very lunar. Ugh. Careful. There. Nice. Treasure. A star magnet. Massively increased pickup range for magic shards. Yeah, I've never had this before. Badges can be equipped from the badge tab of your inventory. You must use a fountain before any effects from badges are applied. Never actually did find that tab in my inventory. Oh, there it is. Hang on. How do you even get to it? Aha! Right, okay. It's one thing I didn't actually learn how to do in the demo. I mean, in the previous playthrough, so... excellent stuff. I now need to go and find a fountain, then. Anyway, we're back to... Get back to our bow, I think. And... Ha! So most of this takes place in the outer... Well, in the... I suppose the overworld, whatever. But when you get to the end, you will get some hot dungeon action. Very Link-like, I guess. Oh, bats. And I really want my boomerang, but now I know that the item's a bit more random than I thought. I'm not quite sure if or when I'm going to get that. Make sure that I get all the cash. In previous playthrough, I accidentally bought a magic book with all my cash, and the magic weapon was pretty bad, so that was a bit of a waste of money. Aha! Okay, so first of all, this is the first boss, and yeah, all right, Monstro. So he's got a couple of attacks to start with, but then yes, I think this is a classic 2-stage boss, and also he will actually, oop, careful, get some minions action. I'm gonna do my healing there. The thing to do with this guy really is just to stay the hell away and use your bow, because he is a bit of a toughie when he gets close up. But from far away, not too bad. I think he's already stage 2ing. I am taking damage off him. I just can't see him, but sometimes he doesn't like to move. Oh, careful, he's coming. Now where's he going? Okay, he's still sat there, that's fine. Let's just take him on. A lot more straightforward this time round, anyway. And he's gone poof! And we have ourselves a heart container and what might be a lucky clover or something. Hooray, forager. And increased chance for enemies to drop hearts when low on health. Alright, so that's only when low on health, apparently. So we are going a bit further left now. This is an optional route I'm taking, which is really just because I want the treasure. Just dodge over there. So I don't really use dodge much in combat, only to get out of very tricky situations like that. I don't really think you particularly need to... Oh, careful! Don't need to use it too often, but later on, the dodge jumping stuff comes in handy when we're in the dungeon and you have to like leap across great big gaps. Well, I think we're all done here. Yeah, this bow is definitely a lot better than the original thing. And we've got fountain, excellent stuff. Give me that. Right. We also have an additional blessing. Extra armour. And now in theory... I'm going to actually use it this time. Right. So we can't use the clover yet. So how am I actually working this? I think... There we go, both of them are now... Okay, yep. Both of them are now activated. Perfect. Boomerang, boomerang, boomerang. Oh, a hat! Okay, so that's a bowman's hat. Less defense, but more range damage. So that'll replace my Shelly thing. Because I'm actually using ranged stuff at the moment, I actually am going to do that. It'll leave me a bit weaker, but I think we should be good. I'm playing, if you wanted to know... Oh, actually I missed a turning. I'm playing on medium difficulty. It gives you a choice of 3. Yeah, there's a little passage down there, isn't there? In fact, for this demo, for the purposes of the video, I should have gone to hard. Because since I've already played it through once, but... This makes me feel strong and powerful because I can actually not die too much. Helps I've been playing a lot of this sort of game recently, so... Ooh. Right, there we go. You don't actually know what happens when you die. I've never done that, because I'm so good. Anyway, got more shell shards. We still haven't got any armour for our upper body, which would be nice. Our chest armour. Okay, so we've got one more thing here, and then we can go elsewhere. Always wise to check every little nook. What you can do is also go through the game quickly, and then once you've finished, like kill the boss or whatever, then you can explore all the little nooks. But since we're looking for treasure to kill the boss, that doesn't seem much point. But you can also pick up, like, from the final dungeon, you can get like all these copper treasures, which you can then take back to town and do stuff with. Never actually got around to doing that previously. I should really be destroying this. I really wouldn't mind the shards, just in case. We are now in Fair Reach. And this is a chest that I think carries over between locations. In the demo, you don't really need to worry about that. This is the bank. Here's a piggy poos. They buff pigs in those gold statues. Don't really need to do any of this yet. Well, in fact, at all in the demo, so I'm not going to bother. But we are going to look at the upgrades, I think, this time. Let's get some shell plate mail. Give us some extra armour. 3, in fact. So the stats on the right, we've got 5 armour. 10 plus 10 range damage and plus 5 attack speed, I think. Have we got a plum yet? Ah, yes, a recipe I'm familiar with. I happen to know a few tricks of the trade to pump up the potency of such healing brews. Bring me some mega plums. Unfortunately, I don't seem to actually got any. Okay, so randomness strikes again. This time round, okay. This means you're a traveller? I need not tell you of the dangers beyond this town. But perhaps my wares will be of use. No. Now, this is what I accidentally bought before. That's not good. I mean, it's okay, but the actual damage is so low. But it's got burn damage, which is handy. And elsewhere, we've got some other stuff as well. If you're going to use magic, that's your woman to go to, but I don't really want to do that. And here, he's got some badges. But we don't need no stinking badges. Actually, we could do. We could get the emerald brooch to increased range damage. I think I'll do that, actually. I think I will. Which means I can also... what am I doing? I can also go into this other tab and activate the emerald brooch. You can see there's actually quite a lot of badges. It's not letting me do it. Now, apparently it costs... okay, it costs 2 badges. Spaces. Watch piss. I'll get rid of this and reactivate this. So there we go, that fills all 3 slots up apparently now. Right, okay. Fine. Now he's the guy you need to give copper treasures to from the final dungeon. But we're not going to do that. There's a blacksmith in the top left who can upgrade up my stuff, but there's nothing I really want to upgrade at the moment because I want to get just better stuff in general. I think it would be a bit of a waste of money upgrading stuff that I want to replace. So let's move on. Dawn bandits! Oh god, it's an old dude. Well, never mind about you. I think that's pretty much all we can do there. So now we're on to the next stage. I took another diversion. And yes, it's exactly the same game again, but I kind of want the treasure, so I'm going to put myself through this again. Yeah, look, this is a variation, the stage 3 variation, where... only 2 lads shooting at me, but much faster rate. This is probably tougher, this one, than having three slowies. Feels like there's more bullets in general. But still holding my own, so to speak. See what treasure we get out of this. Paladin's Light, melee weapons deal fire damage while at full HP. Oh, I'm not really using melee weapons, so... that's that sketch knackered then. Wrong way. Oh, treasure. What have we got here? It's my boomerang! Yes! Right, here we go. So, just have a look at the damage. Compared to the bow, which is damage 33, wooden boomerang damage 60. It's a slower rate of fire, but it also does, like, staying in place damage if you aim it just right. Let's have a... Oh, magic plum! Or magic mega plum. Little plum. Whatever. Baby plum. Right, okay, good. Let's have a fight with this thing, just demonstrate it. Well, in the edit I will skip out some of the fights, just because they will be very similar. I want to keep the video within reasonable length. Oh, careful! There we go. Huh. Also shell. For some reason the boomerang's not very good against the iron ore rocks, so it is definitely best to shift weapons from time to time. Ah, okay. So we do have you. And another blessing as well. So all the enemies will have recreated themselves, but we can now teleport back to town. Oh, just passing through here because I saw there's a question mark on the map. Oh, a wooden spear. Okay, I remember that weapon. It's better than the your regular wooden sword, your wooden stick weapon, but I think it's inferior to both your bow and definitely the boomerang, so to hell with that. Right, back to town. A tactical retreat, just so I can get some better stuff. I'm going to upgrade my magic boomerang. Oh, hang on. Let's plumb up first. Seems we all have the mega plums. We need to make a start. Now let me work my magic. Up he goes. He's got a great old gob, hasn't he? Lovely animation in this, I like. Hey, he's really happy now. Look at him. Healing brew level 1. Good. There. I think it makes healing better. I think. Right, let's pop up to the blacksmith. If you must, these weapons of yours could use some work. I've been a smith for many a year, perhaps one of the best. For a fee, I'll gladly reinforce those shoddy weapons of yours. Shoddy! Alright, well, place that in there. Upgrade it a few times. And now we have damage of 75. Ooh. Okay, that's good. That's like double the bow. Well, the bows seem to be better now. I think I've got a range up, didn't I, at some point? So you can spend the money on other stuff as well, I guess. But not gonna. No, I haven't actually got any copper treasures, so now we're gonna have to go and teleport back to... Well, let's do the old teleporteroo. And back we are here. Which unfortunately means I will have to clear this room again. But my bow is feeling very powerful now. Oh, yes. I'm clearing rooms like anything. I just realised one thing I didn't do is get my an iron bow instead of my wooden bow, using all that iron ore we've been collecting. I forgot to craft, but it doesn't matter. I think the wooden boomerang plus 3 will take us through the game now. God, look at that. So, yeah, as much as the iron bow or the iron sword would do the trick, I think, yes, I am where I want to be now. Right, so now I've actually reached the dungeon, the final killer dungeon, which is a puzzle dungeon. Well, it's a killer puzzle dungeon and then a final boss. So now would be a theoretical good time to go back to town and do any final business, such as get the iron bow. But I'm not going to worry about that for the reasons I've already explained. Let's go into the dungeon, the Lichen Keep. That'll allow us some. That will just allow us to teleport back to the start of the dungeon if we need to later on, but we don't really. Right, Owen's over here. I already know pretty much all the route through this dungeon, which is a bit of a tricksy key-based dungeon, so there's a little bit of hot puzzle action. We've also, if you notice, got a brand new weapon baddie type to deal with, the skeleton archers. Now there is a ring you can get in this dungeon, which actually increases your damage specifically against skellies, which is quite handy. But it also, I think, increases another stat as well, which is something I definitely want to be looking out for. I think it's either range damage or attack speed, both of which are very useful with the boomerang. Okay. Oh, they're just regular lads, aren't they, these? Oh, apart from the fact that they just shot me. Ah, copper treasure, good. Okay, an optional copper treasure, which can be taken back to that mate. Put the key in there from the left-hand room. Oh, the Morning Star, lads. Yeah, he's a guy who you want to actually get quite close to, just to avoid him doing... Oh god, if there's 2 of them though, it's gets very tricky. Stay close. There we go. There we go. Oh. The boomerangs, you've got to be careful. If they hit things, they do deflect weirdly. Right, where are we? We have to go this way, yes. Right, okay. Across here and down there. Those are checkpoints, essentially. This is what I was talking about earlier, if I didn't edit it out, about dashing over things in this dungeon. Oh, okay, he's a magic lad. Now these are not too bad once you've actually got damage up. None of these enemies have particularly large amounts of health, well, especially when you've got a magic boomerang with high damage. Okay. Oh god, there's more. Trying to be a bit less like just mash the hold the button down at the moment, because the boomerang has a low rate of fire compared to the other things, so you can't just like pay and spray. Oh, I've got a key. No, I haven't. I think I need to go upstairs for that. I haven't had any secrets yet in this game. I haven't really been looking, to be fair, but right, hang on. I think I've missed a dead end here. Although, hang on, I'm starting to feel the heat at the moment. Also TNT, which I got in with, which is nice. I think I might actually heal up. I have got a key, a silver key, but I think I needed to go back. Ear to ear. Okay, so we've got a bit of a prick dungeon here, haven't we? Prick room. We'll be very careful here. There's a lot of bullet hellage. Ooh, got. Oh, for a holy card. Ow! Ow! And we've got a bloody Morning Star lad as well. Oh dear, I'm getting bullied hard here. Oh! So I've got one flask left. Although, if I get an angel statue... Oh! It's another Mega Plum. Excellent. Right, here we go, lads. Ha! Ha! Well... God damn it, I am... Yeah. That was me not using my left stick very well. Huh. Right, carefully does this. Yes. That's nasty. We've got the other side of the door that we had earlier. Oh my god, that got me! The range of explosion was bigger than I remembered. Right, stay back. Oh god, I'm actually... Ooh. I'll get you. Yes! There we go. Took care of all of those lads. But we do need, I think, definitely do need to heal now. Oh, hello. Also extra healing. I shall take that. And now we've done a little bit of a loop-de-loop, but we now have keys for days, so that should hold us in good stead for when we go, well, in one of these directions. Not quite sure which we should go into first. I forget which. I'll try through here. Oh, I need to go back. I think this is a dead end up here, which will contain possible treasure at the end of this, with any luck. There we go. You can fall down those holes, by the way. Bone Crusher Ring, that's the one. That's the one I want. Defense up and attack speed up. Replacing one which did a smaller amount of attack speed, so that's a full-on upgrade. Right, onwards to another jumping section. This time, as you can see, things do start to tremble. Oh, go back. Yeah. Gotta be careful. Hup, hup. There we go. Another waiting thing. Hup. Careful. Yes. And a bit more hot jumping. There. Sword! And look! We've got the Master Sword. It's not actually the Master Sword. Your attack power has increased by 1. Which is handy, because we'll almost certainly need that shortly. But in the meantime, we have now full health. This is the moment, you know. There he is. Right, so this is a long, involved boss. I had long believed the tales of these decrepit ruins had been lost to time, but somehow I am certain your arrival here is no mere accident. Those who came before you have been dead for many hundreds of years. A fate you will no doubt I admire your courage, little one. Forgive me. I don't think he wants forgiveness at all, the lying shit. Right, onwards. Onwards. Right, so this is where the boomerang, I think, is quite tasty. Because you can get it to stay on the enemies, especially him. If you do this, for instance. Look at that. Got quite a lot of damage there. Ooh, firing his brimstone laser there. Oh, careful, careful, careful. So there's a lot of different attacks to learn, and this is only stage 1, so... Oh god, so his attacks will get saucier later on. But in variants of these... Oh my god, I can't even hit him at the moment. No, I need to reset my hands on my... There we go. My hands are feeling slippy on the controls. That's my excuse. Right. Here we go. So there are certain attacks where you can really get stuck in like that, which is handy. There we go. Others... Oh, stage 2. Okay, we're already on stage 2. See, his attacks are getting saucy. Oh god, that was close. See, now he's doing a triple version of his green attack. Where's he gone? There he is. Oh! Okay, so we haven't actually had to use a healing flask yet. Thankfully, we've got all of them at the moment. Right, okay, go. Boomerang distance, perfect. Oh my god! Ugh! Alright, dog bear. Ugh. Right, what's he doing now? You know what? Well, that's at it. It was a bit of a bad time to do it, but... Flippin' hell. This is where we can't really get him without arrows. But although, no, maybe... Perfect, there we go. Made that look reasonably easy. How fascinating. I'm dead! You're not of this world, are you, child? This changes things. We shall meet again in the full game, because this is about to be the end of the demo. Right. And you can now carry an additional healing flask. Nice. And also nice, your maximum health has increased. Cool! Right. Through the gate. Thank you for playing the Archvale demo. You're free to continue exploring Cradlewood. So there's a tiny bit more, a very, very tiny bit more of the demo. There's like it shows you bombs and stuff, but we'll stop here. So this is available now until I think it's November the 28th. So check it out if you want some of this hot action, and the full game is out on December the 2nd, and I like it a lot. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to Randomise User to be notified when new stuff goes live. Check me out and buy me a coffee if you want to support the channel and say thank you for the videos. Bye for now.